we're gonna start this all over because we were on goddamn mute just now, right? Us and our thorough selves muted the hell out. We're gonna start this over. We're gonna do this all over. Again. All right. Start over.
Not with the music though.
Start over.
All right. Let's do it.
Take two. Action. All right. So, yeah, we're talking about manipulation today. If you haven't read the title, we're talking about manipulation today. So, it's your homeboy, Smoove, Layla Grey. Take it to the streets.
Layla Grey.
Chew the fat. We're going to go and get into it today. We're talking about manipulation. Manipulation. All right. So, we're ready. Manipulation is the topic. That's the motive for today. And what we're here to say is that at some point in your life or another, you have been manipulated for sure, and you have manipulated someone.
At least once, y'all.
At least once.
Don't act like
at
y'all
least
perfect.
Once. And what I was explaining to homegirl over here while we were all on mute is, we learned it's an inherent skill. Right out of the womb.
I just disagree.
She tried to shut that shit down, but we weren't going to let that.
The way he
rock.
said it, I definitely disagree. But I got where he was coming from, so I'm going to let it slide. I ain't going to say nothing.
So,
First of all,
we
ain't going to start the show this early like this. What
I was trying to say was, right out of the birth, right? Babies cry. That's a form of manipulation, right? And you say, okay, when they're hungry, blah, 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 to help us. But they also cry when they want you to pick them up. That's not a necessity.
Do you not feel like, but no, screw that. I feel like social interaction is a human necessity. So if they want you to pick them up, affection is important. Nah, that is a thing. Everybody would like. Everybody would like it, and they need it. Shit. You know that someone could literally die of loneliness and die of heartbreak. First of all, where's my button? Where is my button? But all right, I'm gonna let it slide. I'll let him think that babies don't need attention.
So. Yeah, we're definitely going to get into this whole manipulation thing, right? We're going to allow you guys to call in a little bit. I'm not going to put the number up just yet. We're going to get a section for that. What I want to do right now is just get into the manipulation just a little bit, right? This is it right here. Manipulation. That's what we talk about today. Manipulation. And I definitely want you guys to comment. We're going to read through the comments, so if you want, you can throw your shit up. I see you, GC out there. I see you, Deuce up in this bitch. I see you, Relationship Talk with G's podcast. I'm gonna have to have that homeboy on here right now. He got some knowledge. I need to check out his shit too.
I think I follow him.
Definitely check out the homeboy. He's got some shit. And Deuce say, man, you already know. If you ain't watching him every Wednesday out this piece, you slipping already. So yeah, definitely do that. So what you want to do? I'm gonna let you rock. You wanna rock or you want me to go?
Okay, rock.
Go ahead.
All right, so when it comes down to manipulation, he's slightly right. I don't agree with children and babies because I don't agree that babies manipulate because they don't know better. But when it comes to manipulation, he is right. We all have dealt with it, whether we were the manipulators or the manipulated. And a lot of the things that, the thing with manipulation is, just like we had on our screen, it messes with your brain. It's a different way of convincing someone to do something they may typically not have done by using things such as sympathy, like, oh, feel bad for me, pity me. They may make you feel bad about yourself. They may threaten you or make you feel threatened. They use your human emotions against you in order to get a response. Oftentimes it's good, bad, or indifferent. And a lot of the people that are severely manipulative, especially people they love and are close to, are narcissistic, sociopathic, or have those psychological issues that don't allow them to emotionally connect.
You all know one. I want to put these on the board. I do want to put these on the board real quick, right? Baby. These are the tactics. There's a lot of them. Lying. A lot of them lie.
Lying.
So these cats will not accept the truth, right?
They won't.
They will not tell the truth.
They won't.
So to avoid accountability by any means, they will just lie. Lie.
And again, they will lie.
Lie.
It's true. And then again, they will lie in such a way that'll make you feel bad about yourself and really question your own better judgment.
They can do that.
Yes, they can do that. They certainly do that.
So
they will make you think they're living a whole nother life than they're living.
Yeah, so with that, like, that shit is so crazy because it wraps right into our next one, right? Which is the denial. So you got denial. Of course, that makes sense too. They're gonna deny it. So they're lying, they're denying. Those are like hand in hand. We get that part. Shaming. They will shame
Denial.
you. They will shame you. So they'll go ahead.
That whole sense of making you feel bad.
Yeah, they will make you feel bad about it. So you're like, wait, so what? You know, like, how are you coming at me like this? They'll
make you feel like you're
victim.
They'll play
the victim. They'll act
and
like
then
it's your fault for doing shit.
Not to cut you off, Smoove, but another part of that shaming thing is we have to also take in consideration they will put people around you against you by making, like, basically, can you believe this person did that? Oh yeah, they should be ashamed of themselves. So then they start messing with the circle around you as well.
Yeah, I'm part of elimination. That's definitely part of it. Definitely part of it. So you got diversion, right? Mm-hmm. So this is still kind of in line with that whole dishonest bullshit, because what they'll do is when you try to confront them about their bullshit that they're doing in their tactics, they'll divert it. So they won't answer anything that you ask them. No. They'll just
There's never a
flip that shit to you.
Yeah, it's never a direct answer.
No.
They'll never give you the full closure or understanding you need to make the correct decision if they kind of leave you on a cliffhanger all the time. Yeah. I hate cliffhangers. For those people that are book readers, don't you hate a cliffhanger?
So, and they're not going to give you clear responses, right? You'll never get an answer. They will literally just change the subject right away.
Altogether.
Or just start saying something, go right into some other shit, and more than likely come at you again. Mm-hmm. So if you're trying to get something out of a person who is trying to manipulate you, this is...
You're not going to get you're not getting what you want. I feel like
this
a lot of people...
starting to sound like anybody y'all know out there. I know y'all know somebody like this.
At least one person.
Wait a minute. This is
at
definitely
least one person.
Absolutely. I want to read the comments again before we get out there. All right, we got hundreds on here. Shout to Fatal up in this bitch. He
Hey Fatal, what up? What up?
Watch his show too. His shit be fucking lit. Last show he had was wicked. So do that. Check it. We got Michaela Barcelona.
That's future wifey.
Future wifey. Okay. Mm-hmm. Who's mine or yours? Wait, no, I can't have a future wife.
You already have a wife.
You're right. So she said she made a channel just to be here. Oh,
Thank
shit.
you, love.
Appreciate
welcome
Oh,
to True the Fact.
So this is deep. Yes, it is. Just a little bit. We're going to get in there. And narcissistic. I know you all, at least, everybody knows at least one narcissist.
At least one narcissist.
And what you got to understand is a narcissist will never, ever recognize themselves as a narcissist. They wouldn't be a narcissist.
They don't acknowledge themselves as narcissists.
I know. I'm glad y'all realize that this is one of the main types of people who are manipulators.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And a narcissist, you don't have to... And I guess we'll get into that a little later, but when it comes down to narcissistic personalities, it's not just for the people that are in intimate relationships with narcissistic people. There's also narcissists in bosses, employees, people you work with, which I feel personally, and you could tell me how you feel, Smoove, but I feel like personally that's the worst type, where you have a narcissistic boss. Nothing, you're not heard. There's nothing. I know at least one person had a boss where they didn't hear nothing. They thought everything they said was word, and they belittle and gaslight the people that work under them as well.
Gaslighting is absolutely one of the freaking tactics.
Gaslighting.
Absolutely.
Which I feel like gaslighting is a blend of a lot of the things you just named off right now.
The 9mm romance says narcissistic. Yeah. Okay. Fuck yeah, Fatal says. And Michaela says she agrees again. So, alright. We're going to get into that next joint. Seduction. Huh? Mm-hmm. Seduction. Mm-hmm. How's that work?
Because when it comes down to seduction, you can, again, what I said early, tampering with your emotions to make you question yourself. Seduction, someone who's seducing you, they're drawing you in, whether it's sexually, with their looks or whatever, and they're making you feel like, oh my God, this person's so handsome or so beautiful. They would never. They may use sex, because sex is a thing. It is an energy exchange. Emotions can get involved when it comes to intimacy.
Energy exchange, huh?
It's definitely an energy exchange.
For those of us who don't know, what the fuck you talking about?
Energy exchange, like, when you're intimate with someone, you are sharing yourself with that person. That is an area when you're naked, you're vulnerable. So this is an area where somebody can use to basically manipulate you. Like, I don't know about y'all ladies, but some good dick. You know all those TikToks and memes when they be like, you seen the one where she's over here like, why you acting funny to me? We were supposed to get married. Oh, yeah, after one hand on frontal.
So that was probably some manipulation going on.
There could have been some manipulation going on there.
Probably. They said he wanted to marry her.
But it goes both ways. He didn't even say he wanted to marry her. She just assumed by the way he was putting it down, this cannot be for everyone. This must just be for me. And that is the thing.
Oh no.
But that goes both ways, men and women. How many women are out here putting it down on these fellas, getting their bag up, getting their money right, getting their life together, and have a person like a puppet in their hand? It's still manipulation too.
Absolutely.
Seduction is a big one, y'all. Be careful.
Be careful, man. Don't trust a big butt to smile. So, oh my God. This one, dog. Definitely know about this one. Minimization, right? Minimization. I definitely experienced this type of shit. If I wasn't the confident, sure of myself type dude, I would have been fucked up in the game, because some things that are said sometimes, and you know, sometimes it comes off as hate, sometimes whatever, but when you have an accomplishment and you kind of, if you tell them, yo, I just got the what's the name, or I just did this, they're like, so that doesn't mean anything. Anybody can do that. You
yeah, like oh my God,
deal.
That's a
you be like, God damn, you trying to burst my bubble? What the fuck?
But if you weren't confident and you were like kind of in a vulnerable or weak-minded place, you'll be like, man, maybe I am doing the wrong thing. Maybe anyone could do this. You be looking at your degree, you got a master's, and they talk about they ain't nothing.
Fuck your master's. You think you're gonna be able to do anything with that?
You think you're gonna be able to do it?
Pointless. What did you go get a master's for anyway?
That was a waste of money.
Yeah, like. That's what type of shit you're gonna hear. I know somebody did that to y'all. I know somebody
definitely crushed y'all hopes and dreams at one point.
Punished you. Just took the wind right out of your cells, burst your bubble, all that shit, just deflated your ass. But you gotta understand this coming from that place.
When it comes down to minimizing problems as well.
What I want to ask you before we get into the next one: do you feel like people who do this type of shit do that with the absolute intention as a tactic, or is that just something that they are doing?
I think for a lot of them, it's just something that they're doing.
Because they're
trying to get a rise out of you. They're trying to get a response. And sometimes whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I say that because some narcissistic personalities and people that manipulate you, it'll be put to a point you're like, yo, I just want to do me. I want to focus on me. Leave me alone. Just give me my space. Let me do my own thing. And they'll sit there and they'll push every possible button they can to get a response. Because if you're engaging with them, they're still relevant. So that's why I said it doesn't always have to be good. It could also be something.
Everybody in this piece, if you can, I know you can throw a like, so please throw a like on the short. Definitely throw a like on it. If you have not already, you in this piece, throw a like down. And if you have not thrown a share.
No, throw a like up.
Oh, well, that's a like, not a dislike.
It's a like up, but if you put it down,
pound it, smash it, rub it, caress it.
Caress it.
Whatever you want to do, just make that like that
firmly
button,
grasp it.
Turn a color, whether it's magenta, blue, black, however you got your joint set up. Let it turn a color, black, blue, whatever. I don't care. Just hit it and absolutely share. Let me see. We got a couple more comments here. They're saying, "Yup, change the subject, justify the wrongdoing." Yeah, they do that. They definitely do that. They definitely change the subject. They definitely justify the wrongdoing, all that shit, for sure. The minimization thing is something that definitely hits home because I had that shit happen to me before. And I was like, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because, you know, most people would be like, yo, that's what's up. Damn, how you do that? Or, you know what I mean? And I didn't need any validation, but, you know, I say things to certain people when I accomplish certain shit or do certain shit.
Yeah, and you would think that's the homie. They're gonna be excited. They're gonna be happy about this.
Damn, you just really just shitted on me. Like, what the fuck? What type of? Why you got such venom? What the fuck?
All the
venom. You got hate in your blood, like
all up in the bloodline.
But yeah. That one I don't like. That might be my least favorite. That minimization shit.
And you know what? A lot of
asshole
that
shit.
It also comes from a place of their own insecurity, which we'll get into later. But it's also their own.
Oh yeah, because they got to bring. It's easier to bring somebody down to your level.
It's like, nah, come here, sit next to me at this level with this bottom feeder energy here.
So we're gonna do guilt tripping. That's next one.
Oh boy,
guilt tripping. Give me an example.
All right, so for example, this person might be like, oh, so they might not have never, they may have never asked you for nothing the whole time they was dealing with you, friends with you, whatever. But then they ask you to do something crazy that's beyond your realms of comfort. And then it's like, you feel like, nah, I'm not doing that. They'll be like, but after all the things I've done for you, I never asked you for nothing. I need this. Think about our kids. Think about this. Think about the company. Think about our legacy. You're really gonna ruin it.
Nobody else don't help me.
Yeah, they will definitely guilt trip you. Or if they have a history with you, they may bring up something in the past. Yo, you remember that one time you caught that flat?
Yeah, that shit is wild.
You remember that one time you caught that flat and I was there and I came through for you. And you're not gonna come through for me. Wow, that's wild. Wow, that's wild. They might even have their. They might have their
close phone lines in a few minutes. We're more than halfway through the tactic, so we're getting.
They might have their close family and friends hit you up like, "Yo, you really ain't gonna do that?"
Damn, you had it to that extent before?
Oh, it's happened.
Holy shit. Damn, they went and got reinforcements on that.
But honestly, a lot of narcissistic personality do have their little flying monkeys. That is a term.
Yes, it is. I've heard about the
flying monkeys. They have their flying monkeys that'll be like, oh, I'll check it out for you.
Or narcissistic
Or I'm going to find out what's happening. Narcissistic agents.
Yeah. So,
I like that. Narcissistic agents.
What's this next one? Whoa. What is that?
Where are you reading?
There we are. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Oh, rationalization. What do you know about that?
When they try to rationalize something that's
completely fucked up.
Didn't someone in the chat mention that?
When they rationalize some real fuckery?
Yeah, when they try to rationalize real fuckery. Like when they never own up. Someone in the chat mentioned that.
They'll be like, oh, yeah, well, you got to understand why I did that. I was like upset and look what they did. Look what you did. Look at what you did to me. You made me do this. Like, you made me do this. I had to do that. Like, you think I was supposed to just be cool with what you did?
With what you did?
I had to, that's the rationalization. Or, well, you know, I came from a broken home, though. Like,
but look at all that you got. Like, you're good. You're financially all right.
You're fine. You do. You don't have to worry about that shit. You
don't have to worry about nothing. But I'm over here. Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
So, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. Rationalization. I'm sure you've seen that at some point where people would just straight rationalize shit like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't like that one either. Because you can't normalize fuckery.
You cannot
normalize fuckery. No. Fuckery is fuckery. Period. All right. Here we go.
For those that have been watching, y'all know how I am about this popcorn. I'm very possessive of my popcorn. I'm trying to be patient with it all. Covert intimidation.
Go on with it.
Okay, so it's not direct and it's not like, well, it can be. I'm not going to say that. But basically making you feel like the risk of losing something, the risk of, how do I describe it? So intimidation is more in your face, making you feel like, oh, I feel afraid. If I don't do this person's going to do that. But it's more so like, I'm going to bring these chicks around you to make it for, say you're a chick and you're in a relationship with a narcissistic type of person. Mm-hmm. And you're like, yo, I'm on my period. I can't. I'm tired from work. Okay, well, I'm gonna bring my homegirl over. We're just sitting on the couch eating. We're not doing anything. Why are you stressing? Why are you stressing? Now you feel like, damn, if I'm not fucking him, this bitch might. You know, it's indirect intimidation. Indirect. Or in another situation, like, oh, well, if you don't want to do this job, then I'm sure such and such, they've been working here for a while. Like, maybe I should ask them. You're right. Thank you. Now all of a sudden you're chasing them like, oh shit, wait, I'll do the job. Yeah. It's a different form of intimidation. Damn. It's making you feel like you're going to be put in a place and miss out.
You can't do it. Don't worry about it.
Then they'll be like, why are you stressing about it? I got a homegirl for that.
Don't worry,
why
she got me covered.
Why are you stressing about it?
She got me covered. Don't worry about it.
I thought you just said you didn't want to do it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. I got a whole homegirl for that, buddy. So, yeah. Now, vilifying the victim. What we doing? Vilifying the victim. So
that one is definitely a thing. That's your smear campaign type shit.
So they'll go to people around you and start shitting on you. So smear now
campaign.
Other people have this type of energy towards you and don't even know it. So it's going to completely reinforce everything that they were saying, because there are other people that are going to, unless they're a real G and they understand, and they'll pull your coat and be like, yo bro, or yo sis, you probably should fuck with homegirl or fuck with homeboy, because yeah man, they kicking you back in. When you see you real, it look like you real close.
But again, that's them flying monkeys. Some of them will really sit here and believe this person, like, they're so sweet, they would never, but we know your flaws. So they tend to, when smear campaigns and stuff like that happen, they will take one or two, maybe a few sentences you said maybe one time, and turn that into a fact. So if at one point in time you were like, well, you know what, I don't like gourmet popcorn, but I do like a different kind of popcorn. I like regular popcorn, but I hate gourmet popcorn.
You better not never bring
They're gonna now when you're not working in the way they want, yo, she don't even like gourmet popcorn, yo. She told me she don't like popcorn, period. She hate all popcorn. She's racist against the popcorn. They will make, and they're convincing, they're very charming people. They will make these people believe that they're going to buy their story. They're going to sell them a story, and those people will buy it because the way they word it, the way they say it, it makes sense. They'll be like, and if they feel like whoever they're telling is questioning their reason, here, I'm going to show you a text message. They might have deleted everything around that text message that led you to say that one line. See how they talk to me? That's another thing. Now, next thing you know, all these people around you, you're like sitting here, mind your bit. Well, this is why he broke up with you, because you're acting like this. This is why, see, you should be with this person because no one else will accept your flaws the way this person did. That's a thing.
So
smear campaigns are definitely a thing.
Okay, playing the servant role. How's that should work?
The servant role?
Yeah.
You said playing the servant role?
Yeah.
Like them playing the servant role?
Playing the servant role.
Okay. All right, so there are two different types of narcissists, right? Certain narcissists, the servant role is, as we were just talking about earlier, look at all the things I've done for you. Anytime you ask for something, I got you. Anytime you need something, I was there. I was there for your beck and call. So then when they start with the fuckery, as Smoove likes to call it,
yes,
when they start with the fuckery and they start doing whatever it is that they want you to do, they start showing their true colors, then you really feel like, yo, should I doubt this? Like, am I doubting this?
And that's the whole thing. They want you to second guess yourself. They want you to,
like, wow, he really did do all that, or she really did all that. Yeah, she really did do all. She used to cook me breakfast every morning and give me sloppy toppy and all of this stuff. Damn, maybe I'm fucking up a good situation.
Yep. So all of this shit that they even do for you in the first place is just an investment. It's just a tactic.
It is, and I feel like
to assume control later.
Exactly. So
you can't say no to them.
Exactly.
So people don't always do shit for you
out of genuine
with good
means.
intentions. Mm-hmm. And the last but not fucking least, or maybe, projecting the blame and blaming others.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't, well, as I think someone even said that in the chat as well, not accepting their faults, their flaws. It's not me, it's everyone else around me. Oh, like, I'm sure
so
everyone's
sorry. I
had
hid
that.
my beautiful face from all of y'all people. I'm back. See me? Come here.
Nobody cares about
Carry
your
on.
face,
Carry
Smoove.
on.
You could have kept that chart right there, and they wouldn't have cared. It's like,
You
nah,
see
I'm
that
just- I'm
hating
just-
tactic that she's doing right there?
Yo,
this is what we call
this is
minimization
not
right here. See what she's doing right now? Minimization.
I am not minimizing you, okay?
Wait, I don't think that's right.
Minimizing.
Hold on. No. Wait. No,
Yo, stop playing like you think I was minimizing you. What?
Yeah, nah.
I wasn't minimizing you, bro.
Okay.
But what I will say is,
As smart as she is, sometimes she definitely has her blind moments.
yo,
You gotta give her a pass on that
don't
one.
be hating on these blonde moments I have. We all have blonde moments, people. But no, I feel like what one of our viewers said earlier was very
Check this out.
relevant to
Check
what
this
we're
bullshit
talking
out.
about.
You know what I'm about to do?
What?
You know what I'm about to do? You know what I'm about to do?
I'm trying to figure out what you're about to do.
I'm going to open up the phone lines! Let's go!
Where's the phone?
Somewhere. We'll know when it rings. We'll know when it rings! You want to go grab it?
You guys call in,
In the other room.
You guys call in.
Yeah, you guys are definitely welcome to call in. That number is 215-666-6230. I'm going to put it in the live chat again, just in case you can't see that giant shit on the screen for whatever reason. It's 215-666-6230. I want to hear some of your greatest stories or worst stories, whatever you want to call it. Any story that you got, that you had a person who was manipulative, particularly a narcissist, who may have manipulated or attempted to manipulate you at some point. Oh, stop. Okay. This is
Yo,
something.
I was having a moment here.
Yeah.
I was trying to you guys seen my outfit? It's like really simple. But I wanted to have one of those. What's the name of that chick that she turns the letters in whatever show is called?
Vanna
And then
White?
she's like,
Wheel of Fortune?
yeah, I was having that moment where it's like,
Isn't she like 90 right now?
here's the phone. All right, call in, y'all. I have the phone here.
Wow.
Did you say
UPS truck week all the way. They put in that work this holiday season. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to take this hotline down for a second. The cars of the day, or vehicles of the day. You have our UPS truck, right, which was putting in that work. He won last week. He beat a fucking Corvette, C5 Corvette, Z06 at that. And we put a more formidable opponent. We have the Ford GT 500. Let's see.
I'm going UPS.
Which also
truck.
comes in a manual transmission. Just that does too, though. So I don't know.
I'm going
The UPS truck is an optional manual.
I'm going UPS.
So I don't know. I want to see who's got a soft spot for the UPS after this week. They did put in that work.
Yeah, who's
GC's right.
Not for nothing.
He's right.
Which one are you going for?
No, I can't. I'll be biased. I would skew the whole fucking.
I just want your opinion.
record.
I don't care
I'll
for
tell
you to vote.
off the record. I can't. I can't.
I can't.
No. So
can't.
I want you guys to pick one or the other.
Can't.
Say GT or say UPS. One or the other. For GT or the UPS truck.
I'm going UPS.
Well, we got one vote for the UPS.
You
The
got
Ford
two
is-
votes for UPS. I'm going UPS.
Oh shit! Y'all gonna have to go hard for that Ford GT.
You guys
Y'all
are
just
gonna have
chicked
to
in.
go super hard.
I love Vanna White, but I love you more. Oh.
Ooh, don't
Who's she
play.
talking to? She's talking to
Don't play.
Who you talking to, Demi Music? And thank you for checking in, Demi Music. We out here. We were talking about that manipulation thing. We just went over all the
I
tactics.
can't even see
We
it.
went
'cause
over
the
everything.
angle. The thing
We went
is,
over
I
the
can't
angles.
read.
Oh, it says, "Hey y'all, just checked in. I love Vanna White, but I love you more." But I wanted to know who Demi Music is talking about.
I don't know. Demi Music. Who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about, Demi Music? I want to know.
What? I think that has to go somewhere. Doesn't it have to go somewhere?
Does what have to go somewhere? Mind your business.
Okay, I'm minding my
Mind your
business.
fucking
What up?
business.
So anyway,
So, yeah, we do want to know. But what I'm saying is, wait, what? Both? No, you can't vote. Oh, both. Okay. All right. We got another vote for UPS.
Love. That is love.
Damn,
That's
Ford.
what we're talking about.
Damn, Ford. You might be going. So what I want y'all to, we were going over manipulation for anyone who is just tuning in. I saw a couple more of y'all guys come through. We are talking about manipulation, the different tactics, everything else. I'm going to throw them on the board again, and then I'm going to throw the hotline up again for those of you who might have missed it. This is where we at with it, right? These are our tactics right here. So we had the denial, the shaming, diversion, seduction, minimization, which I hate the very fucking most. Trez, my dude, though. Appreciate your Demi music.
I hate them all. Oh, you're saying that because he said that you're his dude?
No, that was a woman. But carry on. So
you hate that because she said that you're her dude?
No,
is that
I didn't
why
hate
you're giving the heh?
She's hating. She hating.
Okay, I'm not.
But anyway, we got this right. Lying, denial, shaming, diversion,
I hate
seduction.
all of those.
Oh, all of these.
No,
okay,
I was going to say I hate all of those. I hate all the techniques because you said you hate the minimization the most. I said I hate all of them.
Yes, they do all of these things, and I'm sure everybody was a victim of it at some point. And Layla Grey thinks that some of these people are just doing this. These narcissists.
No, because it's an emotional thing. They're trying to look for emotional response.
They're doing
and they're like, okay, if I can't get them this way, don't get me wrong. I think there's some very cerebral narcissists out there that know that study human behavior, know the different ways to push someone's buttons. But in my experience, I feel like a lot of what they do is textbook because they can't control. They do it. They just do it. When you put a narcissist back against the wall,
these are tactics like they just got this whole they got this whole pyramid right here and doing it like, all right, I need to lie, I need to deny.
Yeah, they're not sitting here like, oh, did I shame them yet? Oh, let me shame them.
Let me shame this mother.
Let me shame them. I haven't done that yet.
But they do all of this, and what I want to know is, I want someone's opinion. Do they think that these narcissists actually feel like they're wrong, or do they just do these things like unconsciously? And don't even understand how terrible they actually are.
I don't think they understand.
They don't know. They don't know.
I don't think they do. Because they don't even look at themselves as narcissists. They feel
they never do.
They feel like when they're victimizing or not victimizing you. What was the proper term for it? The self-victimization or whatever it was. When they're doing all these things, they're really in their heart and soul feeling like, yo, you really did me crazy.
Wait. They want to feel valid. Yes, and they definitely need to be validated. They love to be validated, right? So, yes, they think they don't matter. They're trying to come off as superior. Yeah, and a lot of it is their insecurities. To be honest, they're insecure for the most part. They need the validation. You're definitely correct with that, for sure. They absolutely crave the damn validation.
Do you understand? Well, my question to you, Smoove, is... do you understand how a narcissist happens? Like, what causes a narcissist to happen?
For a couple of days, I could do that shit.
Well, what causes it to happen?
You mean like from childhood and shit?
Just in general. Oh, shit.
Saved by the Bell.
Call.
Saved by the Bell. Take it to the streets TV. Chew the fat with Smoove.
Hey.
We out here. What's up? You got your boy Smoove and Layla Grey. What's happening?
Hey.
What's up with you?
Topic. Mama.
Hey, it's my wife, yo. What up?
Hi, baby. So everything that you have been touching on, every response that you've had to any question that has been presented to you, honestly, you've answered. Like, I wanted to answer in the comments, and you guys caught it. Like, you are on top of your game with this whole narcissistic and manipulation type of relationship.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
No, I appreciate you tuning in, for real. And sharing and liking and all that. Definitely. So, let me ask you. Wait, I didn't get your name? Michaela. Okay, bet. That's what I need you to do.
Hey.
That's what I need you to do. I need you to explain to me one instance where this happened to you.
Well,
or you did it. You could have said you did it too. I don't care. Either way.
No. And hey, listen, I cannot say that I haven't been in situations where I've manipulated them.
Okay.
That will never be a truth of
I feel
mine.
like
It happens to all of us.
Yeah,
This is
no human's perfect.
Listen, the reason why I hate these so much is because it happened to me before.
No. So I think why this resonates with me so much is because of the fact that, like, when I saw it actually happening, I couldn't believe that someone could do that to another person. So yes, of course people manipulate people. Of course they do. But what extent does that manipulation
That's the question.
You know what I mean? So that's where I'm coming from, is the fact that it's just another level of something that I didn't perceive happening. And yeah, I saw the red flags and I was like, oh, I'll ignore them, right?
Yeah, but you know what? You know what stops you is because there's no way they would do that to me because we go back and you know what the biggest mistake we make as humans is that we expect people to treat us and feel the way about us as we do them. You feel like our moral compasses are pointing in the same direction, and a lot of the times it's not. You have to understand that there are different types of characteristics in there, and genuine people don't generally run into other genuine people because there are more people who are not.
No, never.
Genuine.
It's
Right?
true.
You know what I'm saying? People have a motive, right? Humans are selfish. It's our instinct.
And narcissistic personalities are extremely patient too. They will wait years.
Some of them.
Not all of them, but some of them are patient because they want to break you in. They want to break you down and break you in before they can.
And you have to understand if you're talking about, there's two different types of narcissists, right? There's the vulnerable narcissist, who you have to be more careful with because they are more analytical. They have no trust towards anyone.
Anybody.
Vulnerable narcissistic people are the worst because even if you try to patronize them and deal with them, they have doubt in everything. They don't trust anything. They can't trust anything. So even if they absorb it and seem like it's okay at the time, later on they'll sit back, overanalyze it, and then make it seem like what you were doing wasn't genuine anyway and was for yourself. Even if you do something that would be considered a selfless act to a normal person, would seem like you did it for your own selfish reasons to a vulnerable narcissistic person. So, go ahead.
That's why their families don't understand what happens when a narcissistic person acts aggressively toward another person, and then their families look at them like, wait, that couldn't be that person, because they can manipulate so many times. But you know what I want to say though is like, oh, I have to go. I'm sorry. I love you guys. You're amazing.
All right.
Right.
Later. That was dope and then bizarre. But
she does that. I'm not a hater.
Okay. I'm not hating. I appreciate her calling up. She sounded like legit because she was mid sentence. It's not that she cut me off. She cut herself off. She's
like, wait, I have to go.
Appreciate you for calling in though, for real. Anybody who's in this piece that didn't drop a like, please do. Anybody who didn't drop a share yet, if you ain't shared this with at least one person,
share it.
Don't fuck with us. Share this with everybody you can. For real. We're trying to grow. And you will absolutely help us by doing it. Did you say that's why you saved them all for last?
Yeah, I don't like the purple ones.
Oh, you don't? Well, you're gonna eat those. We don't waste food on this side.
I don't want them.
I don't care.
I don't want them. Are you belittling me?
No, are you? I'm gonna see these comments again real quick. Okay, so Debbie Music says both because they lie to themselves and justify everything they do like children. Holy shit, she's dealt with one. Childhood trauma. That's when we were saying, what do you think would cause it, right? And unmet needs. Absolutely. She's definitely dealt one. True. And that's what happens when you just let the negative thoughts talk and you sit back and listen. So, this is correct. So, what I wanted to get into next, right? I wanted to get into how to manipulate a narcissist because this shit is possible. There is a way to manipulate the narcissist, right? Can you manipulate a narcissist?
I wouldn't want to, but I can.
It requires a lot of patience, lot of patience. You have to have a lot more patience than that, and you know, there's two. Can you name the two types?
We have our vulnerables, and we have our grandiose. I said it with a accent there, but yeah. And the two different type of narcissists, I think it's important that you mention that, is because you cannot manipulate them in the same way. You cannot convince.
There's two different techniques.
There's two totally different techniques. So just to break it down, your more vulnerable narcissist is more introverted, and they do actually get hurt. Their feelings are hurt relatively easily. It's like walking on eggshells with these type of people. And as he said, they don't trust anybody. Then on the other hand, you have your more grandiose narcissist, which as what's our watcher's name? The one with the music.
Oh, Demi Music.
Demi Music. She mentioned it. That type of personality, they want to be superior. Both narcissists want to be superior, but I feel like one cares more about their relevance in your life, and the other one cares more about their relevance in general. It's like an ego thing. They both have an ego, but one's is easily fractured. The other's is on 10. And to manipulate the two, you have to come up with a different technique. The vulnerable is more of an emotional thing. It's more of a feel thing. So because they don't trust anyone, you can't sit here and give them compliments the way you would give the one that just
because
the
they're going to doubt it. They're going to feel like it's not sincere.
So if you are going to manipulate them, one of the manipulation techniques is complimenting, making them feel secure in their position and their power of you. But exactly, you have to reinforce it
for a vulnerable narcissistic person.
Yes, now, and you have to make them believe it, because they're not going to right away believe you.
They will not.
They won't. So you don't want to give them an out of the air compliment like, oh, your hair looks good today. No. Wow, the way you did that project, you did a great job. Like I see your whole blueprint here. You have this in place, that in place. I see everything. And they can see it too. So therefore, they're going to believe you because they can see it too, against something superficial. They do not want a superficial compliment. They want to believe what you're saying. So if you are giving them compliments based off of things that they have done and they know they did it, that is a way you can manipulate them and build a false sense of trust with these type of narcissists.
And the thing about it is that a grandiose narcissist, it's easier because they have they are more arrogant. Right? They're more cocky. They're more cocky. They feel like they are already.
You like my hair? I like it too.
Yeah, it doesn't. So it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much for you to convince them, right? You could do a little bit of dick eating, and
not dick eating.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
what it is. It's dick eating. Goddammit. And they'll believe you.
Oh, not the dick eating.
They are always prepared. Yes, they are always prepared. So, with that. It doesn't take very much. If you tell them, damn, your hair looks good today, you know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, you just noticed this. I got this cut 2 days ago. Yes. You're just noticing? Yeah, exactly.
Against you tell a vulnerable, I like your hair today. It's like,
oh, yeah. And then they'll go home later, think about it, overanalyze it, and be like, that wasn't genuine. That wasn't genuine. You didn't like my hair. Karen, you didn't like my hair, did you? You're saying that shit just so you can get to me, huh? You're just trying to game me again.
The world is their enemy. You just want to
get something out of me.
Yo, on a very real tip, I did have a relationship with a narcissist. He wasn't your grandiose. He was your other one.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, you're vulnerable.
You had a vulnerable narcissist.
Yeah, like my relationship prior to my most recent one, right?
When did you realize that's what they were?
After the relationship. Okay, yeah. After the relationship, I feel like... because when you're in the web, you're so in the web.
Yeah.
But I knew it. I just thought he was crazy. Okay, I just thought this dude was crazy.
And that's why we do this channel, because that's the thing. That she just nailed it on the head. We're gonna have to.
I just thought
she just nailed it on the head, even though it didn't sound hot when she said it. She did just kind of nail it in the head. We do this channel to discuss mental health, right? And the problem is, we really just take a lot of the shit and call it a personality flaw, or they're crazy. And that's not really it. It's a lot more complex than that. There's a whole bunch of shit going on.
There's levels to crazy. Crazy is an umbrella term for a lot of shit.
Yeah, and that's not even the correct term. That would be like calling someone a retard, Or it's pretty much
unless they're retarded.
Crazy is no.
But
not,
crazy
no, you can't
is like
you can't say that under any circumstances.
Well, you
it's
can't
derogatory.
call a retard, but that's literally a diagnosis. They're
not.
retarded.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, retardation is literally a diagnosis.
Not anymore.
Yes, it is. Fuck you, mean? I worked.
You can't call anybody that.
You can't call them that. But if that's their diagnosis, that's their diagnosis.
But you can't call anybody a retard. If you call someone
bipolar and they're bipolar, if you're like, yeah, they're just bipolar. Now, to their face,
that's not derogatory.
Yes, it is.
No.
So it's retardation.
Crazy would be.
Crazy is like, crazy.
There's
no diagnosis. Okay, whatever. I just thought this dude was crazy.
What diagnosis is there for crazy? There's a crazy.
I feel like crazy is an umbrella term for a lot of different things.
I feel like it's derogatory.
It could be, but what I'm saying, is, I just thought this person was crazy, but I knew for a fact there was something wrong with him. You know why, Smoove? You know why I found out? Because I told him we were in an argument, and when we argue, he was very strong on his point. He didn't care about reason. He would not.
Didn't matter.
Agree
didn't
to
matter.
It didn't matter.
Overtalk
it, minimize it, divert it, throw it away, bring it back, doing all type of fugazi shit.
That didn't make any sense
to
the argument, and then just really.
It's like, but what about the chickens? We're not even talking about chickens. But I think that's a thing. Yeah, whatever. But I knew he was crazy, or I knew he had mental health issues because I told him it was us against them.
Okay.
Just like that. And the argument stopped. I was like, yo, I am here for you. I am your friend. Like this, we are arguing like we're enemies. We don't have to argue like we're enemies. I am your friend. Listen, it is us against them. All right? Me and you against them. And then it all stopped.
Really?
The arguing stopped.
That seemed like, wait.
Us against them. We don't know who them is.
But
the conversation had nothing to do with nobody else.
No, but what I'm saying is that's not a vulnerable guy. That was more of a grandiose.
No.
That was really simple shit.
No, it hit a chord. I had to convince him that I was his friend and that I wasn't his enemy. I had to build that trust by telling him it is us against them. Grandiose would have been like, as soon as you're like, you know what, you're right, they're good. He didn't believe nothing. But when you said it was us against them, they are the enemy. Thine are thy enemy.
So, I'm going to go through a couple of these comments.
He had some issues.
You got the Homo 9mm romance. Okay. Once they are cornered, they try to justify any wrongdoing. You're damn right about that. They will justify, and that's what I was saying. We kind of went over that tactic. That was let me see. Let's bring this bitch back up. That was our what was that? The wait, no, it was one of these. Rationalization. That's what you're talking about right there, 9mm. It was the rationalization. That's what happens when they're cornered. When they can't deny anymore because whatever they were doing is out.
They'll just
try to rationalize and with combination of deflection.
But not for nothing though. Not for nothing. What I do want to say is on your list. This isn't related to rationalization, but on your list, how come you didn't mention gaslighting and love bombing and all those other techniques?
Would you like to?
Yes. Okay, so there's other techniques.
Hold on. Let me read one more comment, and then you can have your day.
Okay.
All right. So here goes GC. He comes out and says, I knew a master manipulator. He had a Napoleon complex. Short dude, dated baddest broads. I knew how strategic he was when I saw him convince a bouncer to allow an underage person into a bar without money. Hey, some people got the gift of gab, man, and they can really run it up sometimes. They will run it up. They know how to get that. I've gotten into some situations
Napoleon
that I should
complex
never have gotten
is really a thing, though.
I obviously can't have a Napoleon complex, but I definitely know how to manipulate just a little bit.
You're a Virgo.
Just a little bit. Oh, what are you trying to say? Virgos are manipulative?
Yes. Google it.
No.
Yes. I'm gonna Google it for the people. Continue.
No.
Are Virgos manipulative?
You can't do that.
Rank zodiac signs who are the most manipulative. Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We're doing this. We're doing this, people. In case you guys have never watched before, you guys who are new watching and know who I am, I'm really into astrology.
She's really good too. And if you wanted to call up for one of those real quick, you can.
For a reading, if you guys want
within the next 10 minutes, because we're probably going to be out of here in a little more than 10 minutes.
Here you are, Virgo. As one of the smartest zodiac signs, Virgos know exactly how to outsmart others, especially their competitors.
That doesn't mean anything. That's
their
outsmarting.
perfectionist attitude could sometimes extend to manipulation. They will plan out a whole scenario step by step to put you in the worst possible position without you seeing it coming.
I don't know. Where'd you get that? What site was that? I'm not really sold on that. I'm not buying it.
Yo, but that sounded crazy.
I think she had that ready for me already.
Crazy.
Like, I think she was really just
not for nothing, but even Quora says it.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Anybody who thinks Virgos are manipulative, hit that like button. I'm the one who's drinking. What are you doing?
Hit the like button.
Are you gonna go ahead and then dive in on your gaslighting and your? Because I know about the gaslighting.
Gaslighting is definitely a technique. It's when they make you. It's when they take that little list that we had there and they blend a few of those different scenarios to convince you that the way you think and feel is not real. They convince you that the world you live in is not real, and they are the only source of peace and understanding that you're gonna have.
Wow.
So they will make you second guess everything through diversion tactics, through minimalization, through everything else, just for you to start to question. After a while, it weighs on you mentally, you know?
Absolutely. Here we are. Oh shit! What the fuck happened? You can call back. Caller, whoever that was, you got disconnected somehow.
Call us back.
You can definitely call back in. I don't know what happened. I only let it ring 2 times.
Yeah.
I guess that was too cool for their ass. But definitely feel free to call back if you want. If you got something to add to this, it was a 570 number. Apparently.
570.
I don't even know what area code that is. I know about 304. You know about 304?
No.
Y'all look up 304. It's funny as fuck.
Pennsylvania.
Y'all West Virginia people. No, that's West Virginia.
No, I'm saying 570 is definitely Pennsylvania.
It is?
Yes.
How you know?
Because
you know Pennsylvania now?
Yes.
It might be one of your homies.
Might be one of my homies. Call me back.
Yeah, but that's a fucking
What
thing.
did you say is 304?
No. Oh, 304. Yeah. 304. Now, you're not going to get it right away. But that's a new thing right now. But anyway. Good. Carry on with the gaslighting. We were interrupted.
Okay,
we're interrupted again. Take it to the streets, TV. You on True to Fact with Smoove. We got Layla Grey up in this bitch. What's happening?
what up?
How's it going?
What's happening? Who we speaking to?
Justin. I'm the 9mm romance in the chat.
Hey, what's up, 9mm romance?
What up?
What's up? And I would love to know what the hell that means. It sounds scary.
What?
No, it's not scary. So I like short story. I like write and produce music and stuff. So that's what I do.
Okay.
9mm romance. You know, like insinuating love is good, but like guns or violence. Like it doesn't mix, sort of thing.
Gotcha. So what you got on this topic today, bro?
So the last relationship I was in, the girl was like complete narcissist. We were dating for a while. I mean, it's funny because I saw the red flags, but I don't.
You know what's crazy? We always do.
What?
He said he saw the red flags. We always do, but we don't pay attention to the signs.
It's like, nah.
I chose to ignore him. It wasn't anything crazy, but lo and behold, she ended up cheating in the beginning. And
in the beginning, goddamn.
I was going through a lot at the time. I was going through quite a bit at the time, so I decided to like stick it through and stuff. And things were okay for a while, and I ended up actually moving in with her. She was going through like a rough time. I went over there, got a job. She also has a child. She's like a single mother, so I took care of the child and worked the schedule that accommodated the child, and took care of the household. And
so y'all had a child?
And everything.
Off the rip?
No. She had it as a child. I was taking care of her child, like helping her.
Oh my God. Carry on, brother.
You gotta do that. If you get in a relationship with someone that has a child, it's a package deal.
It is. That is so why I avoided every woman that I've ever met with a child. And I met some nice bangers and beautiful women. And I ducked them all because I was so not ready for that shit. I'm like, I ain't got no kids. Fuck you talking about? No, and I don't blame you for that, because you a stand-up dude for doing that shit, man, because it takes a lot of courage, and it takes you to really, really fuck with somebody to even put yourself out there and get into that. So you must have really, really, really fucked with her.
It's smart you didn't do that, though, because, you know, like, in most of the cases, I mean, this is, like, the second case. The other girl I was, like, seeing a while back, it wasn't serious, but with this case, it was bad because she was really narcissistic and manipulative when it came to her child. Like,
oh, shit.
So when I would watch her child and stuff, you know, he had a pretty bad temper, and I was like, you know, you need to relax. And she'd, like, give me a look, you know what I mean? Like, don't reprimand my child. But then when he'd do something that was, like, a little bit more irate, she'd look at me and say, you handle it. You know what I mean? Kind of like to her convenience.
Oh, see, that's bullshit. First of all, let me check this. First off, let me check anybody on this, right? And I know you know this advice already because you learned the hard way. But I gotta jump in and say this: women, if you are going to have a man take care of your child financially, if he's going to be watching your child, if he's going to be facilitating, and you're going to be using his time and resources, right, and his care, you must allow him to also discipline him how he see fit. Abuse is unacceptable, but anything short of it, it is what it is. It's a team effort. Even if y'all decide to collaborate, talk about it,
to be the
but
masculine.
you have to have a masculine role. The discipline of a father is very important. If you don't believe it, go look up the data of people who were raised in single parent household versus people who was raised in a single mother's household versus single father's household, and guess who's in jail the most? 70% of people who are incarcerated are from single mothers. Let's go. Carry on, brother.
No, I completely agree. You know, like with me growing up, like I was in foster care when I was young, like these homes and stuff. So
you understood the importance.
So I learned young.
Yeah.
Young. Which is pretty convenient. Me catching this podcast you got like really hits home. You know, so I would take care of the child, and I wouldn't even reprimand them like in any way where you would have to over exaggerate it. And I would just be like, hey, you know, like don't do that. You know, I just like I'm disappointed, not like screaming or upset. And she'd look at me like, you know, like, who the fuck are you? Excuse my language. So like,
no, you good. You could curse on the show, man. You right?
You know, to like reprimand my son, just give me like a look and like, you know, like snotty and shit. And it was crazy. I'm like, you know what? If this is how you feel, then I don't want anything to do with that. And then like all the time, like I said, when he would like just be like completely out of control, she would tell me. Then she would give me the authority. Oh, you need to take that. You need to handle that. Absolutely not. And, you know, it caused arguments. When I was working, I got a job at Amazon, and I started working, like, overnight just to accommodate her child and not having to be in childcare and stuff. I'd work 10 hours overnight. I used to drive an hour and 20 minutes there and back, come back to pick her son up from school in time, come home, cook, help him do his homework, entertain him. Do shit like, you know, a guy does. I think a guy should, like, help out. You know, in a relationship should be, like, partnership. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, by the time I would go to sleep to try to rest before work, I'd end up sleeping like an hour. So like,
damn,
it's almost like she expected it. Like I wasn't telling her to be like, oh, thank you, baby, for doing a good job, but acknowledge. You know what I mean? Like I'm there. You know, I came there, and like, you know, just like
you doing what you're supposed to do, and you deserve a certain amount of respect as a man. Period.
That's a fact.
And I'm gonna keep it G. Let me go get into this for a second, bro. For real, if a man is taking care of his thing, he's providing the resources, right? I mean, you gotta understand. We're gonna get into this deep, but I'm gonna just give you the basics real quick. A man is supposed to protect and provide. That's his job. He accepts it as his duty if he's a real man. Right? That's his duty, right? And it's not there's no gripes about it. He never bitches about it. He just does it. And guess what? You know what he expects from a woman? When he come home from that hard day's work, suck his dick.
Oh my God!
Here you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. No. Come on.
Yo,
come on. Suck
how
his dick.
come you must tell all our male callers that they at least need?
He deserves his dick sucked.
I understand the need
and he
of the
deserves
dick
his
sucked.
feet rubbed.
I understand.
And he deserves a meal cooked and all that shit.
Like, I'm sitting here like he about to say something really important.
Excuse me, and see what you're doing right now is you're minimizing shit.
This
is a manipulation tactic that she's using on me right now.
No, I'm not saying
you can't tell us as men. You can't tell us what's the importance.
But what I'm just saying, why does that have to be always the conclusion?
You can't tell me what I'm supposed to want.
What you mean?
Want protect and provider. We don't bitch about it.
Hey, I didn't say I wanted it.
We want our dicks up.
What about bitches that want their pussy ate?
That's beside the point. Carry on, brother.
You diverse.
Carry on, brother.
So, it was like absolutely crazy. And then like, she would tell me like, so I was giving her money. I was paying like groceries and stuff, paying rent and stuff like that. And then like right away she was complaining like she needed more and stuff, even though like the child's father was sending money, like not child support, because he was paying child support, but sending her money also. So, and she wasn't really trying to work too much and stuff. So it almost turned from like a relationship into like me being responsible for 2 lives, which was her and her child. I mean, the child, I understand, he's young, he's only 8 years old. So
God damn.
that's completely irrelevant. But like having to take care of her. And
Crazy.
You know, I bit my tongue and I was just like working and doing what I had to do, but like
as a man,
arguments like over just like such stupid shit. And then when I would try to talk about it, she was like, "I have nothing to say to you. You know, I don't have anything to say. Like, shun me and
Completely
shit."
God damn, this is
situation.
deflecting and diverting.
Diversion, minimalizing, all of it.
Minimizing what you do, diverting.
Minimization. I can't say that word.
Minimization.
I can't say that word.
Minimization.
It's like that one word.
Yeah. So she's doing all of this shit, man. She obviously didn't give a fuck. She had to be a narcissist. And she probably was a fucking sociopath.
Probably
in addition to that.
sociopath.
Probably a fucking sociopath.
No emotions.
Yeah. She don't give a fuck about you, bro.
Like obsessed with social media and shit, living your life picture, everything, food
Yeah,
and
she
shit
was
like
a
that.
narcissist.
She was
a
absolutely
narcissist. God damn.
Absolutely.
God damn.
That's how that shit go, bro. But I hope you tore yourself away from that situation.
Oh, so really quick, 'cause I don't want to take up all your time. So on my birthday, December 4th. So this
Happy
is
belated.
It was the day before my birthday on the 3rd, and we had a talk. You know, we didn't talk in a long time. Like whenever I come home, she'd come home, I'd be asleep. She wouldn't say anything. I'd wake up. You know what I mean? By the time I got back, you know, she'd be at work. So the day before my birthday, we spoke about it, like, you know, let's try to like squash things and stuff, like, you know, fix stuff. And I was like down for it. I was like, whatever, you know, let's see. You know, we're adults and shit. You know, it's not high school anymore. So we agreed to fix stuff. And a best friend of mine, John, he had called me when I was at work. And he's like, yo, how's everything? And I told him what was going on. I said, work's stressing me out, fighting with the girl and stuff. He said, you need to relax. You're getting sleepy. I'm like, no. He's like, yo, you drive far. You can get rest. So she had the password to my phone. I didn't have shit to hide. You know, I'm faithful completely. You know, I'm devoted. This is the way I am. So she went in the room. Her phone died. She went on my phone. She wanted to use it. And my friend's wife messaged me saying, hey, did you get home okay? So right away, she started sending her messages, and my best friend, her husband, messages like, your girlfriend's a whore and shit like that. She's trying to get my man and everything like that.
Oh, shit.
She called him, and he was just like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? I told her to message you. I messaged him to see if he got home all right, because obviously you don't give a fuck. And it was this big fight, and then she got mad at me because I didn't defend her when she was the one that called them under assumptions. How do you do that?
Damn.
That's not healthy.
Yeah. Absolutely a narcissist, bro. I hope
you can get out by the end of the month. You know, she said the end of the month because, you know, I gave her money. So by the end of the month, she'd have the money for the month and shit like that, and then tell me to go. So when she told me that, I started packing. It was like late. I spent all night packing all my shit. I went to rent a U-Haul. I was at U-Haul the next morning. I was there 4 hours. They didn't have a hitch. My sister came down with a truck. I sent her the money. She rented. The truck came down. My Jeep was already packed. And she was like, make sure you leave the Easy Pass, because we had an Easy Pass account together. She was like, leave the Easy Pass on the table and the keys. Whoa. And then after that, she was like, I got people coming over at 3, so make sure you're out before then.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Jesus.
My sister came. The vehicles were packed, and I was getting ready to go. She sent me a message like, I don't want you to think like I'm a fucking like stuck up bitch and shit, but I want to celebrate your birthday and give you the gifts I got. And I said, the Easy Pass is on the table and the keys, I'm gone. So I left. About an hour later, I guess she called my bluff. She thought I was still at the house. She's like, I can't believe you left.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Narcissist. It's a narcissist.
She thought you would never be able to deal without her.
I blocked her. I blocked her mother. She's like, it's funny. Yesterday, last night, at like 11 o'clock at night, I got like a message.
He was serious about it.
Yeah.
He blocked. When you do block, that means you really through. When you block.
Block everybody, everything.
I can't.
Damn. Crazy. Crazy.
Thanks for
Yo,
sharing
man,
the
we
story.
appreciate you coming through. That was some
Yeah.
live shit right there, man.
Yep.
I'm glad you got out of that situation for real, for real. Oh, shit, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Appreciate you calling in. You're a first time caller. I hope you subscribe, man, and share this shit with people, man, because we be live every week, man.
Every week.
I need to. I was on my phone, so I gotta make sure I save it. They told me to join, so that's why I'm here.
Hey.
Yo. Definitely
One of my
subscribe
people in the
and subscribe and share that bitch, man. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Much love.
I'll see you again soon.
All right.
All right.
Later.
All right.
Take care.
Hey, so dig, man. See what that share do. Bring somebody out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's all we love. Share, 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 share. I'm gonna get into a couple of these comments before we get the motherfucker out of here. So Debbie Music, this is what she had to say. You know what's funny? When you talk to a narcissist, they usually have bad things to say about their exes when they were the ones doing the dirt.
Yeah, that's a thing. And that's a red flag. And that is definitely a red flag.
For real, for real.
Because if they're talking crazy about them, wait until it's you.
Count your blessings. Good riddance.
Good riddance, right?
For real. And shout out to DJ Take One TV. I see you up in this space, man.
What up?
So,
He's like, here we go. Because you in this shit with you just need to get your dick sucked.
Excuse me, you can't.
What was the word? You can't minimize a woman for also wanting her twat ate.
Nobody said that's a problem.
Well, you said it was a different type of.
No,
that's
listen. No. That's not a major requirement because in actuality,
why is it not a major requirement?
Because most females don't even like they shit ate.
But for the females that like they shit ate, how's that not a requirement?
It doesn't matter.
It is important, and I know some dudes that don't like their dick sucked. That's true. There's some dudes that don't get off on head and they just want pussy. It's a thing. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What you mean? I hit that button for the non-importance of eating the twat? What you mean? Foreplay is essential. In any situation, foreplay is essential. Okay, continue.
Okay. On that note, listen, we appreciate everybody for coming through here. For real. We love y'all for messing with us. Y'all could have definitely been doing something else. Maybe not something better, but something else. We appreciate the feedback. We love your comments and all. That was a wild story, GC says, and yes, you damn right. So, that was pretty wicked, but it was genuine, it was real, and I appreciate you.
And it was super
saving that out. Oh, but before I go, this shit is I'm gonna have to reroute this because this is just really not working for me today. But we have a winner.
UPS truck?
The UPS truck is the fucking winner.
Yes!
UPS truck is the winner.
Let's go
Still
UPS. Let's go ups.
Oh, man. I apologize to you, Ford GT 500. You're a good car, but apparently you're not better than
UPS.
Than UPS Christmas season.
Yes.
So, we're going to have to send this cat on his way. Sorry.
Goodbye.
The winner, UPS truck, 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks.
Winning.
That's
I don't know what we're gonna put up against it next. We didn't do the I-8 yet, I don't think, for the battle. So you might go against the I-8. That might be easy for the UPS, but we'll see. Hey, we appreciate you for stopping in, man. For real. Definitely. We're gonna if you haven't caught the beginning of this, run that joint back, share it, because it was a powerful episode.
Definitely.
We're going to keep going on with mental health and relationships and how they correlate.
And all the fun stuff that comes with them.
That comes with it.
Yes.
Right. So,
right.
We're about to be out here. And we're going to give a message today, right? And this kind of coincides with what we're talking about. Helping people is great. But never, ever at the expense of yourself.
That's a fact.
Stay hungry, my friends.